Hello dear Leo, welcome to your February 2021 tarot. So I'm just gonna start with briefly explaining what this channel is about. First, this channel is about to start. So the way I am going to read the tarot might probably change throughout the next time until I have established my way of doing it. And for today, I'm going to do it very intuitively and just draw card by card and see what story will unfold. So let's begin. I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, probably also the Muse deck, and the Angel and Ancestor Oracle deck. So, the Ace of Swords. Okay, February, Leo. For me, this stands oftentimes for great new ideas, something that comes to your mind, and something very clear, or an inspiration, although inspiration is more bound to wands. Still, I feel like this is a very inspiring card. So, a thought. It's a very fresh and clear. The Knight of Pentacles. So maybe it's about a thought, an idea about bringing somebody something they need. Maybe you know a person who needs something, or maybe this is you carrying your resources in front of you, or being aware of what you have, or establishing or having ideas about how to establish more financial security. Bringing something into your life, or bringing something into somebody else's life. Bringing even more. Here we have the Knight of Cups. Going on. This is very still. This is standing very still and stable. About the more earthy things. Things that do not move, that are an essential part of our nature, of the world we live in, or even the universe that we know, since we are also very material beings, right? We're made of matter. Physical matter. So this is about the more metaphysical things, the soul, the feelings, things we cannot grasp, or not grasp, but we cannot grab. That's what I want to say. Like water, try to grab water. So it's you need a tool like a cup to do so, but you cannot really hold it with your hands. So the Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm going to show you upright. So this is a card of, I would read, as I intuitively read it, as following your flow or following the flow. But this is also a card of turning your back on maybe even loving situations, soul connections. But it's very interesting how you have the knights carrying something, and then the Eight of Cups in reverse, as if it says, stay. Or it says, when you leave, know that people will follow you. Ace of Cups. Overflowing energy, full of life. So when you're leaving, this is because you're leaving a situation. Something tells me that you don't have to worry because you have enough. It's also like having 8 cups in the back and walking along the river or the shore of the sea. Along the sea. Nothing to lose. You know that it's safe. You know that it's safe. Whatever you are leaving is safe, and people stand behind you, and you don't worry. The Nine of Pentacles. So this is the garden of the most delicious fruits and beautifully growing flowers and a blooming garden full of all the things that make us like happy and delightful. I don't know if that's the right word. Like very satisfied visually, and not only visually, but also maybe from the sense of the scent of all the nature around you. And this is also a card of it's very fulfilled, and that's after all the work is done and you have treated your garden very well. The garden's meant can be anything, your project, whatever project it is. So you sustained it. You gave the things your attention and your love and your hope and everything. And now this is like a late summer. Now you harvest. You can harvest, or you can just enjoy and be relaxed in it. Have your time with it. Just being in that could also be a state of mind. Being in that state of mind. So the Hermit in reverse. I'm going to show you upright. The Hermit. It's a card of solitude, of turning inside. So it's in the reverse, I would say. This might be a card indicating that your solitude is over or is coming to an end. I feel like I could need another card on that. I will draw another card on for that. So it could also mean something else as I feel. So that's why I just want to add another card to the Hermit. So either your solitude is over, or what was the other message I got or thought I had about it regarding this particular reading? Something about knowing that you're not alone, maybe because of the Knights here. So you're not alone. I'm going to turn the camera even just a bit down. So, wait, I can adjust that even more. Yeah, this is still a working, like this is still in progress, the whole thing here. Okay. So, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Unfortunately. I'm sorry, I had to adjust the camera. But it didn't work out the way I wanted, so don't worry. Hermit. Solitude. Probably over because it's in the reverse. But maybe not. Maybe because you had so here's the Ace of Wands that is clarifying my Hermit or your Hermit. So when you look inside with the Hermit, you have your solitude, you have your peace. This is where you can grow. So growing something. But you already have your garden, you're already enjoying the fruit. So what is there to grow for you? Is it yourself? We'll just continue and then see. It all makes sense in the end. So here's the Seven of Pentacles. This is kind of in the same pentacle process but earlier, where you just planned and you look how things develop, and sometimes you need to adjust. Because something just might not work. You're just very, very aware and very cautious, conscious about what you're doing, and you're ready to look at it and to analyze your work, what you've done. So your idea might need some analytical approach. So you might need to get out of your solitude to have a stand, kind of to set something. I see how this wand is being rammed onto something with a very determined energy, saying that something needs to be done. So do it. Here we have the Temperance and the Ace of Voices. So the Temperance is in reverse and the Ace of Voices is upright. Ace of Voices is the Ace of Swords, it's the same card. So this shows me kind of this relates to that. And probably it was about the idea that you have. So the idea that may bring you somewhere else, but don't fear, you're not alone, and you can even, maybe you thought you were alone, but you're not, and there is very determined energy behind you and saying, hey, we are, like, you're supported throughout your growing process. You make it more visible. Okay. Throughout your growing process. Because we have left and right the Pentacles, and here the two people who are supporting you, even when you turn your back, and you have so much love, it's overflowing. And the Temperance in reverse could mean if you have thought enough and you've worked on the things enough, then maybe it's a good time to kind of to pull the brake and say, okay, let's get rolling, like rolling a rolling car. Let's get into the movement. And but only if you have really thought through. So don't do that without no hasty movements that you might regret. That's not what this is about. So let's move on. Let's see what about, let's learn something about the Knight of Cups. Ooh, wow. A husband, or a wife, or a partner, a life partner. Something that brings family or means family to you. Your family is supporting you. That's cool. So even if you go, your family is behind you. You have all that love, really very nice. And the beginnings I see, like all the aces, and pentacles, and like high cards of pentacles and cups. So let's see, what is this Knight of Pentacles about? Oh, the Nine of Swords. It's a card where you, insomnia, where you can't sleep. So usually I would read these two together as having worries about not being able to protect. No, not protect. Not being able to like sustain a family or make enough money or providing security and stability, like worried about it, being worried about it. But then maybe your family says, don't worry about it. It's overflowing. We have enough. And you gotta work for yourself. Think about yourself. Maybe you're also worried about leaving. Can I see more information on the Eight of Cups? Yeah, it's kind of, juggling the options, looking whether the other or the one or the other is better, not being sure, but still actually this is not the Two of Swords where you are blindfolded and cannot decide, and it's also maybe not a good time for decision, but this is actually, with the Two of Pentacles you will be able to reach a point where you know what to do. I want to follow a follow-up card for the Nine of Swords. The sleepless nights, the worry, or the voice that comes into our minds that doesn't want to be quiet, you know. Let's pick that one. Two of Emotions. Yeah, sharing some love with other people, being in connection. So maybe not really knowing. Very lots of cups and pentacles I see. And that's cool, that's very interesting. So Two of Emotions, Two of Cups, Four of Emotions in reverse, saying, that's the upright, let me show you. Saying, sometimes saying no to love, because maybe also you have a lot and you have enough, or you're done with something. But in this case it's in the reverse, so I'd say again you're struggling with, there's some, it's like a family work situation struggle where that has to do with you leaving a situation, but your family is actually very supportive. So can I see something about the Nine of Pentacles? So is it about you to relax, or is it about you to to go on. Okay, so we have the 9 of emotions. So 9 of cups again. Wow. 8 of cups, 9 of cups, 10 of cups. And the aces. It's kind of in the beginning and the end. Very interesting. Nothing in between. Kind of all or nothing. And so here, this person is definitely surrounded by, it's about diamonds, but I think they mean something very precious. And this is some mostly for us people, luckily, social relationships and being close to other people. And this person is alone and meditates, and this is right before having this family. So with here, the person is on their own. That's when you gather, when you feel comfortable with yourself, is oftentimes also the moment right before you actually enter a very nice, loving, equal, give and take relationship. So now we have that here. It's about, I think it's important. Whatever reason you have to go, you're supported. And while working, you'll have major success, and you'll be in different levels. You'll be pretty much on your own. So all the people, they are kind of happening in your base, in your but you are pretty much on your own. And maybe this will change as the Hermit is in reverse. This might change soon, so enjoy yourself, enjoy the journey, in being alone, in having ideas, in planting seeds, in being very much okay with yourself, with your emotions on your own. Hope the camera didn't lose focus meanwhile. I really, really like it. So 5 of voices in the reverse, peace, the reverse. So maybe there's something for you worth fighting for. And I was pulling this card as a clarification for the Ace of Cups down here. So we have this. I quickly take a look at it myself. I'm sorry if that was loud, I hope not. Yeah. Peace. We have this, what do you call this? This white, like it's a symbol of peace. That brings the cup to overflow and signal that you have more than enough. So, stay peaceful. I don't see any swords just in the beginning. And this worrying of, but what if people need me? And they do, but you also have your own life and space, and you can fill it with work and in the material world, and with solitude and on yourself to grow into that self-reliant person that then again can sustain as well as a family, as stabilize financially, but also emotionally. So, and if things are already planned and thought through, then pull the brakes. Don't hold on. Don't wait. If you don't have planned anything, then you might want to do that. It's a good time for beginnings. And it's also a good time for completion. It's very interesting. The Oracle, but that were too many cards, so let's see if one jumps, or maybe not. Nope. Then I'm gonna just pull one. 3. Okay, I'm gonna pull one. So, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Yeah, that goes along definitely with you being pretty much on your own. But maybe again, I tell you that this might be one of the last times you are really on your own. So take your time to reflect, as long as the noise is not around you and the world is quite still. Okay, so dear Leo, I think that's it. I hope you liked it, and if it resonated, let me know in the comments. Also, if you want to stay tuned for the upcoming videos, I would really appreciate when this channel grows. And I wish you all the best for now, and see you hopefully next time.